Maybe I've got something going on. I don't know. Let's see. Hello. All right. Interesting little pinball game. It's not really pinball, but kind of. Oh. I played the demo. It's I like it. And then this is coming up soon. I broke down. I grabbed it. Also, this Dead Island 2. I'm really liking it.
That's right. I'm a human. I come from a neighboring town.
Troppo Forte.
I'd like your assistance with my mission, searching for the legend.
Is this it?
Permetti. Quello che io mi sforzo a dire dal sacco d'anni è sempre la stessa cosa. Cioè il rapporto col flipper è come un rapporto sessuale, come un amplesso. Non è il polso che deve dare spinta alla pallina, ma il ventre. Ma capito, Moro? Oh, questo è il movimento. Il colpo deve essere secco, deciso, preciso. Con sto sistema il tilt dove magni. Guardami. Tacci tu, sei un drago sei.
That's not how pinball works. No, that's not how pinball works. What the fuck do I know? This guy gets higher scores than I do.
195.000, ammazza. A buffo, che metti una penna per favore? Dai, Calma fa. Scansate.
Alright. What'd you say? Manor Lords. Isn't that older? Oh, it's on my wish list. Yeah, this looked interesting if I remember. Alright, anything else? This looked cool. It's cheap too. There was a pinball. Manor Lords is making me thinking of something else. Not Pinball Spire, not Brave Pinball. So much pinball. It's like some kind of a pinball RPG game. Oh, this is listed? There we go. Hey, Mary. Ah, here we go. It's not called pinball, it's called Rollers of the Realm.
Excuse me? Do you believe this? A war on tyranny.
Lay down, you fools.
This looks like it could be okay.
Let's get to it.
Ancient, give me strength. So here I am, rolling from town to town, in search of a little coin from the pockets of those who would profit in these times.
Alright. Let's play a game. By a game, I mean the game. If I hit the right scene. Oh, this game is taking forever. I want to finish it, but I also want to play something else. But I don't want to play something else because if I start playing something else on stream, then I'll probably just never finish. Touché, Dragon Quest. Touché. What's that, Gustav? I can't hear you. The game just... Oh, wait. I can't hear you guys anyway. That's not how chat works. God, time feels like it's passing so slow. Like, I feel like I've made a ton of progress on my videos. The 4 pinball videos are almost out of... They're almost out of... what do I want to call this phase of it where I'm still stitching everything together? Like, once I get all the footage lined up, I have to go over a final pass. But, like, it all... Last Bastion... Okay, that's here. It's all coming together. But it also feels like I should probably be doing that, not this. I'm fighting the See, I'm fighting the urge to just work my ass off and finish those things, because I know it'll burn me out. And I don't want to do that to myself. But at the same time, it's like just nagging at me that that's what I should be doing.
Did the people perhaps not permit you the luxury of rest, eh? Or even better, there is no shorter sign of a kingdom at peace than a high-spirited populace. Now, to more serious matters. Hendrik, there is something I wish you to have.
The shield of Heliodor. Sire.
You are like a son to me. And it is a father's duty to prepare his offspring for the dangers that await them. You will have need of it, I am sure. You wear it well. The shield has always been the mark of our mightiest knights. There can be none mightier than the Luminary's own guardian. You have no complaints, I trust.
No, my liege.
I understand that you had hoped for the World Tree to guide you on your quest. Alas,
The faster you talk, the faster I can start
but all
Sandland.
hope is not lost. Your father once told me that Yggdrasil was not the only sacred place in Adria. He spoke of another, a holy mountain in the south known as Pang Lai. The fate of those who dwell there is deeply intertwined with that of the Luminary, or so he said. It may be mere hearsay, a conversation half remembered, but if it is true, you may yet find help in your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows. Venture west through the Mangle Grove, and you will find a valley that leads to the Costa Valor. Pass through the checkpoint beyond it, and you will soon find Mount Pang Lai. It is not a road I have traveled myself. Be prepared, and may your journey be a safe one.
That's what I'm looking for. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Oh, he can also use axes. Alright, he's self-healing, he can hurt slimes, he's got higher crit chance, always welcome. We'll get parries. Now, why in the world? Okay, defense. Glockenspiel. I like it. That's the only pun in this game I've liked so far. And it's a reference to a very obscure musical instrument. I don't even know what a glockenspiel sounds like. A Fugelschmidt? No. Frickin' Germans. Alright, Hendrik is my slime killer. I like Hendrik. Him and Eric will always get to be in my party when the metal slimes show up. It's a made-up word, aren't they all?
You wish to speak with me?
Well, not until you give it a definition, and then it's no longer like it's made up, and then it's solidified, and like we could do that tonight. We could define Fugelschmidt. Oh, worry, I've got a Jackbox for that. We're doing Dictionarium. I don't know why I insist on killing these things.
We have carried the day.
Don't get carried away with yourself, buddy. That was, Mount Pangling, Coast of Valor. Okay. Oh, we have, do you know what a Gigaloploria is? A Gigaloploria. Have you ever heard of a Gigaloploria? Probably not, but you know what? It is a common use word on my channel. Who remembers what a Gigaloploria is? I don't. That's why I've got Pat and stuff for to remember shit for me. There's a couple of other words too. Plop tuna. Tulip. Okay, I like that one, a tulip. Because it's got teeth and it's a tulip. I want to say a Gugloporia had something to do with cats.
Accept your fate.
Hey, Hendrick's gonna get to attack. I could have swore I just gave him a necklace so he wouldn't get poisoned. Whatever. Now I get to listen to this. Let me show you how it's done. It would be nice to have money, but there's absolutely no good reason for me to fight these things. Oh, just heal the person that's poisoned. You can tell who it is. Why would I bother spending the time to use an antidote? I can just heal and save and everything. Really? Hey, what's up, Digger? Go. Bobby wants everything. Hey, Light. Oh, just calling sick. If you're already, just like, tell everybody you've got the Ebola. They'll let you go home for Ebola, right? Well, it's 400. This might not be too bad. Ah, that was no good. Aloha? I feel like it could have been better if I just didn't do that last hit. King's Coat. Isn't that how Musk wound up with, Twitter? I couldn't remember what it was called, and then I remembered that, like, they changed the name. Oh, I'm done. Yeah, it's gonna suck. King's Coat one. Alright, that looks pretty freaking cool. And even though he's like a sword guy now, oh! He can use the shield with the axe. That was unexpected. I wonder if Metal Slash also works with the axe. Jeez. The King's Coat don't even fuck around, does it? It's just like all of the things all at once. Well, there was a huge power boost I really didn't need at the moment. That is why anytime I complain the game's a little bit too easy, that's why. Because when everything is kicking your ass, like, getting a power boost feels so good. Alright, so today, I have to make cookies today. Cookie dough. I need to make 2 types. The butter should be actually thawed. Oh, I actually slept last night, so I don't think I'm going to pass out in this Jackbox tonight. I'm hoping. Like, I think my sleep schedule is inverted again, because yesterday I took a nap in the day, and I actually slept at night, and it's been the opposite, where... Okay, you're making everybody dizzy. Thank you. What was happening was I would wind up sleeping during the day and only taking a nap at night. So I'm hoping I've got that reversed.
All is well that ends well.
Alright, this is kind of unexpected and pretty cool. Damn. So it's Friday. That means something to people that have like normal schedules. I've never been one of those. Like Monday to Friday work schedule? What the hell is that? Nothing I've ever known in my life. Oh, Digger, I think I died a while ago. I just haven't stopped moving yet. Like, it hasn't quite caught up with me. It's like, you know, it's like I canceled my cable, but they forgot to uninstall it. So, like, you know, until they realize that I still have cable, you know, I'm good.
Accept your fate.
Stop it! Keith Richards, Ozzy Osbourne. Is Ozzy still alive? I feel like the answer to that should be no, and probably isn't. So yeah, Ozzy will just never fucking die. Okay, he only looks dead. I mean, you could have said that for like the last 20 years. He was already falling apart when he was on, what was that, Meet the Osbournes or whatever the fuck they called their show. He was already having a lot of trouble, like, moving around. There was an episode where they made him jog, and it was like the saddest thing ever. It's one of the reasons, like, I love Ozzy, but I can't watch him perform now just because, you know, he moves around like an old man. And I'd rather remember, like, Ozzy kicking ass.
How could this be?
Well, the difference is Gene Simmons is so old he probably believes it now. He probably actually believes he invented music. He's most likely just forgotten what's bullshit and what bullshit he made up and what's actually true. Don't you have like a super good dragon attack, or is that only with the sword?
We have carried the day.
Ah, that really sucks. Angri-La? What the hell? Sounds like Shangri-La, but angry. Yeah, I thought they might be weapon locked, but I thought maybe skills could be used with other weapons, which is why, because like there's two different skill sets around things that get unlocked.
A temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angri-La are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Enough, all of you. Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps, but his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the luminary?
No, I don't think I've unlocked that tree again.
Incredible. You divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete. Welcome to Angri-La, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple.
The sword
We
should
have much
have
to discuss.
a little bit of a heavier head. Because it's got those spikes
Strange
jutting
charm,
out.
but remarkably perceptive for one so young.
And honestly,
There is
like,
more to him than meets the eye.
if you had like a mace ball or something at the end
Well,
of
we've
that,
come this far.
that
Might
would be
as well
pretty
make our way to
fucking
this
wicked.
high hall of theirs. See what he has to say.
because it would like drive that spike in, or it would help you complete your swing if you caught like the blade. Like you just wouldn't lose momentum. The frickin' ball would keep it swinging. It'd be heavy as hell. It'd be a bitch to swing effectively, I think. But that's the whole point of having like a heavy weight on the end of it. Is it this way? The sword is bigger than he is. Literally bigger than he is. I don't think balance is an issue that we should be concerning ourselves with right now.
It is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world in the castle of
Ow.
Dandrasil.
I didn't even push.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dandrasil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dandrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
Will it give me my luminary powers back, I'm assuming?
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization.
Every time I see that
But he did not
line,
train alone. During his time here, he met
I
someone-
mentally add
someone
in
who would change
Keanu
his
Reeves
fate
going,
forever.
whoa,
Who was this person?
contemplate this upon
Another
the tree of
Aiyi's
woe.
disciples, a
Whoa.
young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
I wish to God, in the
Not
Matrix,
heard the name before.
just
Now,
one
allow me to
television
show you to the field of discipline.
had Bill and
If you
Ted
would be
on
so
it.
good as to follow me.
I don't know that one didn't, but I swear to God, that would have been the greatest thing ever. If it happened, somebody would have said something.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these
Are
flagstones.
we gonna fight this little dude?
If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang.
Great.
I have brought
Frozen
you here
hellhole.
so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes.
Not
Even
gonna lie,
your
this place looks like it
grandfather, Lord
sucks.
Robert completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick.
Oh, Pang
During
is
the
that
course
chick
of
with
his
the
6
old
years of
dude,
tuition,
Rab.
Your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honoured if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
Awake at last. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
And the hermit, what news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced, then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a
Yeah, this place is
dangerous
boring. I'd
task.
rather be kicking monster ass.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do...
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you.
We could use a mascot, I guess.
The summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Great. We've got our own Krillin. Staff of anti-magic. That might mean I'm getting Rab back. Tantamount. Hey, a proper looking dragon.
Victory will be ours.
It's probably not that tough. Okay, XP. Hi, can't have that.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Want to fight the dragon. Get some XP. Nice block, bro. We should try it more often. Lame. I figured that was going to happen. You know, with the whole defense loss thing.
Our triumph was never in...
Hey, look, I'm perfectly fine. Nothing ever happened. So that skill sucks. Hey, Dan. Sounds like you work in a store setting. I know every place I've ever worked has made changing like price tags and stuff way more of a nightmare than it needed to be. A lot of the time it was just because none of the shit was organized. Like way back when I worked at Mobile, like the first thing I did when I got our POP kit, which a pop kit is just like all your monthly advertisements. Take it out and fucking organize it in some way that made some kind of goddamn sense. What the hell did I just pick up? Not for anybody that I'm currently using.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition. Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace.
Did he really go to the top of the mountain to jerk off?
But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies, can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of
Like,
time before
our
he
price
passes
tags,
the point of no return.
they would print out completely out of order,
But there may
not
yet
by
be a way to
section
save
or
him.
anything. It sucked.
If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds.
I'll send you to the place between worlds.
But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin. It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
If it's being done above store level, then whoever's doing it has absolutely no reason to give a shit. I hate that.
Wise beyond his years. An intellectual giant. I must return to the world above and tell everyone I met such a marvel. Do you think me a fool, boy? Do not pretend. There is no need for pretense here. You are ignorant. This is as it should be. Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the World Tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void.
Yeah, I'm the luminary.
As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool. And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
Yeah, so that same exact thing was happening to us when I worked at ExxonMobil after Exxon took over. They would send us out our pop kits and they would be missing stuff, which meant because your manager's bonus was based off of how well you complied with pop, managers wound up going around and stealing shit from other stores that they didn't get. That way they wouldn't lose their bonus. It got really bad.
In his heart, the hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last
If you
of my
saw another
secrets.
manager at your store, they were probably there to
You
steal
know
a
who
piece
I
of your
am,
signage.
course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him? The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes.
The Kamehameha?
Get out, knight! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
This must be Dragon Ball. Characters are screaming. Oh my fucking god. Is it really the Kamehameha?
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Bro.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Hoo-hoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie? Och, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
Stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine.
No, you're like starving to death, dude.
Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun. Honored Luminary, if you would like to follow me. Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond.
So it's kind of like a
It is a
spirit
technique
bomb or
first
something.
devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions. It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so.
Yeah, but I'm the freaking
The
luminary.
training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before.
As long as it doesn't take more than like 5
Well?
minutes.
Do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials? I knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade
I've already got
of
that
pure
attack.
light. Hold. As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
What?
Be right back.
You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted to see 2 princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
Alright, time to kick Grandpa's ass.
Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Oh, aye! I've not felt that's alive in decades. Let me add a little blighter.
Ease up, Grandpa.
That's the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do. Come on then, laddie.
Rab draws near.
To a world of pain.
Not going to counter that?
Surrender your soul.
That's how the world ended.
Another wandering soul drifts into my... Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to... Before we continue...
Come on then, laddie.
Show me your strength.
Alright, this should be pretty straightforward if I can just take him out one hit. Alright, a couple more of those should definitely do it. Because it looks like it's doubling in strength every time. Is that 300? Yeah. I was like one hit away from beating him last time.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing. The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
So this is where you have been hiding.
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordigan.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
Be a shame if we just, you know, beat the shit out of each other a second ago and we're too tired.
Angry-La wasn't he the last one? And Quadra Slash wasn't either.
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster, i.e. one that Erdwin and Morkan performed together. Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers.
Is it the double Kamehameha from
So long ago.
the end of the Cell arc?
So that I can die happy.
You dare to resist me?
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you.
Or
Quickly!
just stand there, staring. There we go.
Now, Luminary! Unleash! The last and greatest of all the secrets of Angri-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar flare!
Literally a Dragon Ball Z attack. Oh, Jesus. Ten Shinhan's gonna be pissed.
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
Alright, I'm wondering if they're going to unleash us on the world at this point to go figure shit out. Because it's been very, railroady.
Oh, hello there, laddie. Better late than never, eh? What are you staring at me like that for?
Like, you
Is
had
there
a
something on my
brief
face?
moment of actual freedom
It is your
right before the
physique,
world ended.
Lord Robert. You were a good deal.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to just kind
Only
of
a
let
short
you
time ago.
wander. Or if they're just going to keep saying, okay, you go here, go here, go here.
Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done.
Ach, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordegon's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying contraption.
We're going after an airship?
Whatever could that mean?
Okay, then they are going to let me just kind of go around
About it. But it sounds like just what we need to get
after
to
I
that
get the airship.
castle and knock Mordegon off his perch. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere. So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there will know something about it for sure. There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordegon gets. So, let's get going.
We disciples of Angri-La will do all that we can to aid you in your prep. We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon.
Never have enough MP. Alright, that sounded good. I still am missing my luminary shit, you bastards. Alright, now that I've actually got party, it's time to go check out whatever the hell this was. I don't know which one I've already been to. Alright, so I need to get the Fettle drops. Okay, weird. Elder gentlemen have gathered here in the hopes of becoming bunny girls. Fogies just want to have fun. Alright, that sounds like that book would be in the young ladies' school. Alright, it looks like there isn't like a ton to do here. Like, I go to a place, I accept a quest, then I go back to the real world, find the item, and then come back is kind of how I'm reading this whole thing. Alright, he lost a fig. Okay. So I guess all these areas are just interconnected then. Oh, okay, there are fights. Oh, it's one of these things? Good job, Brad. Oh, he's still okay. Weak. Alright, so that's cleared up. Don't I have magic water? Well, that was easy. I doubt there's much else to do here. Let's see, I don't think I've been to this one yet. Oh no, I have been here. They all want to be cat girls. Or, sorry, bunny girls. Don't know why I was thinking. Okay, I think I'm done here. Who doesn't want cat girls? Like, serious. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm trying to find... Oh, that's... The whole area is called Coast of Valor. Valor. FX? Like, pinball FX? It's a lot of people. Yeah, those aren't real metal slimes. Wait a second. Why am I in control of Hendrik? Or, Rab? I have no idea who I'm going after. Just walking around. Actually, I'm probably going to save here in a second. I still have to make those frickin' cookies. There's Phenomenon. Coast of Val... Isn't that whole fucking map, though? Which is probably why I need to take a nap, or, take a break. This whole map is Coast of Valor. You're talking about Porto Valor? It's too bad nothing's worth fighting. Alright, assuming I don't immediately get hijacked by a cutscene. Alright, I've got a party again, that makes me happy. I've got like a proper healer, I've got a proper, Hendrik is just, he's a brawler basically. Like normally he would be the defensive guy, but I don't see that he's got like defensive options. Yeah, I'm just, I don't really want to deal with it right now, so I'm going to, like, call the stream there. I need to go make cookies. I probably need to lay down for a little while at least. I need to walk down to the store because this is my last one. I could probably get a ride, but I don't really want to unless it's like way too hot out there. Yeah, that's right. I showered last night. That's why my hair is a half a mess. Prebuilt is live playing, or he was live playing Fallout. Is he still live? Indeed.
Alright, so Mass Pick Tunnel is probably still too far away for me to use it. It's just outside of downtown Boston, but we can definitely do the...
Alright, this is always good for,
you
he's
don't
on both.
Jokes. You don't make jokes. You insane?
Amanda's playing Ashlands. Nice.
And remember that, chat. Anything Raven ever says is very serious all the time.
Alright, I'm going to go and not exist for a little while. I'll see you guys later, unless I don't. In which case, oops. I really want to play some Dead Island. Like, I want to get through Dragon Quest so I can start playing other games. Damn. There's still so much of it, though. Later.